Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees, and today's video I wanted to do an update on our hive beetle situation. Right there's the queen. I picked a weak nuke here for an example. That way it would be easy to go through, and also the reason I picked the weak one is hive beetles will take over the weaker hives a lot quicker than they will the strong hives. This hive's, it's not weak, it's not strong by any means. It's a up and coming, growing. But here are the traps. If you remember in our previous video we did, here's the traps. And you can see right here, here's the hive beetles. And that won't be all of them. A lot of them crawl out. And they, you just never see them. Or they die and the bees just simply just carry them out. Now what we use for the bait is boric acid mixed with Crisco. We'd take 2 tablespoons of boric acid, 2 tablespoons of Crisco, 1 teaspoon of boric acid. You mix that up in a styrofoam cup and it still looks like Crisco. And you just scrape it different spots on here, and these things have worked excellent. On some of the other ones we had beetle blasters, and they work great too. And what I suggest, if you have a bad beetle infestation, put one of these CD cases on the bottom and a beetle blaster on the top, and I'll show you one that's right here in this hive right here. That's a beetle blaster. It's just simply you can see, look at all the beetles that caught in there. There's a lot. Some of them are ants, but there's beetles in there too. So that's what you need to do. This worked excellent for us. And also what we did too, and I went over this and I'm just kind of going over it a little bit in case somebody missed it. We used a pump sprayer with a mixture of 4 cups of salt, and we increased the vinegar to 4 cups also. And we did have 1 cup in the original video, but we increased it to 4 cups. And it's made about impossible for those hive beetles to reproduce back in that ground. So that pretty much stopped them in their tracks right there. They couldn't reproduce anymore. So that and the traps, it's pretty much, they're gone. I mean, look in this hive here, and I don't even see a beetle in here that I can see. So this has worked very well. And we've been also treating with mites. You see in the video, we did oxalic acid with 190 proof grain alcohol. If you hadn't seen it, watch the video on that. And works very well. Getting your mites under control. You got to get these bees built up now for your winter bees. But I just want to do this little update on how well these work. I never did a follow-up video, so I'm kind of doing a follow-up video today. So these work very well. Sorry, I had to move the camera there to get my feeder off the ground. But this feeder's a little bit dirty. We're going to resume using these feeders again. We've been open feeding, as we explained in the other video. You can see the feeders down there, the 5-gallon buckets. And the reason we did that was because the robin situation. You get in a dearth and you feed with these hive top feeders, the bees can smell it and it can cause robin problems. So for just about a little bit, the last part of July and through August, we open feed. and then we'll resume right back into hive top feeding again here in a couple weeks. Goldenrod's coming on pretty good right now, starting to. I've seen a few bloom here and there, so it's starting to come on. Bees bringing in a lot of pollen, so that'll be a good transition and to start feeding with the hive top feeders again. These things, I can't brag these things up enough. They work excellent. They hold these hold 2 quarts, and they do very well. The bees come up. They got like a groove ladder on the inside. They come up, and this is how they're made on the bottom. They come up through the hole right here. You can check these out on our website. We'll have these for sale on there. We're trying to get the link right now set up where we can. We've been shipping them out like crazy. People's been buying these. We sold this last week alone. We sent out 60 just what we shipped. So people are really starting to buy these. They love them. So look for our website if you're interested in having something shipped to you. Also have gift cards on our website. If you want to buy a Barnyard Bee gift card, you can redeem it for queens and packages next year. We're still selling queens. We still got them going good down there. We got queens. Just go to our website. You can order them from there. We'll have them shipped out to you, or you can come to our store in Chatsworth, Georgia, 215B Market Street, Chatsworth. But mostly this video I wanted to talk about how well these traps are doing. You got to do something to get rid of the problem, because it just won't go away on its own, and it'll only get worse and worse. These bees are recovering. I mean, we've never had a hive beetle problem before, ever. We've been raising bees here for years, never had a trouble with them. This is a new yard here that we put. So this ground is extremely fertile. It's very soft, a lot of dark soil. So that was just heaven for those hive beetles. We're going to do a bunch of splits here in about a week from another yard we have on the other side of Chatsworth. The hive beetle problem hadn't been near as troublesome over there because it's a hard, rocky, clay bed soil. The hive beetles just won't reproduce there. You'll get them a little bit, but they got to have a place to reproduce. You'll get a few early in the year, and it's not a problem, but once they start laying eggs inside your box and then they drop down to the ground, that's when they start getting to be a problem. At first they're like just a few here and there, then they just start multiplying extremely fast, and then they take over your hive and they destroy your hive. And I won't hold back and fib to you. Yes, we lost some hives this year, but we got on them. We got them eradicated, killed. They're gone. We're keeping on top of them. Next year we'll be on the ball. Even it was kind of we wasn't ready for it this year because we never had a problem with it. So, oh, there's my famous cornstalk everybody's been asking about. It's still there. And but that's about it for today. I just wanted to let everybody know how well those traps are working. Get them in there. Change out your hives too. I did a change out here. I did a change out right here. That's the only problem I've seen today, and I actually only seen a couple hive beetles, but as you can see in the bottom, this little webby looking material, waxy pollen mix in there, and there was a hive beetle larva, a very tiny larva, and they was hive beetles for sure. So I just changed out the whole box. And there they are in the new box. It's clean. That sometimes you got to do that, change that whole box out. If it looks like there's many in there, dump that whole box out. And what I did here, I just leaned it up. Since there wasn't any hive beetles that could crawl up, they just crawled right into that box, and it's brand new, clean. It looks good. So that's about it for today. I just want to do a little update on a hive beetle situation, and I hope all you've been having good luck with your bees, and get them built up, keep them fed, get them strong going into winter, And please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook. We have a group page on there, Barnyard Bees Incorporated. And thanks for watching Barnyard Bees.